There's a little bit of magic that happens when interest rates come down. And so let's talk about how that affects you and how that affects home prices. So declining interest rates have created sort of a buyer's sweet spot in the market right now. The mortgage payment on the average price home, the typical home right now, is 7% lower than it was last year at this time, and 13% lower than the peak that happened in May of 2024, just a handful of months ago. So what does that mean for you? In many cities around the country, a mortgage is now less expensive than a typical rent. So if you have the same house and you choose to either buy it or rent it, in some cities you'll pay more for rent now than you would for a mortgage on that same property. That is not quite the case yet in the Triangle, but we're getting there. So this creates a sweet spot because some people are waiting for mortgage rates to come down even more, which I think we've been promised by the Fed. But in any case, so they're not really looking, so you won't have that much competition when you're going into the market today. So it does create kind of a sweet spot. Whereas if a lot of buyers come into the market because mortgage rates are going even lower, then you'll see prices of the homes go up even higher. So your mortgage payment continues to go up because you're buying a more expensive home. In addition to mortgage rates coming down, inventory is actually continuing to climb. It is 35% higher right now in October of 2024 than it was last year at this time, and also is at its highest level since May of 2020. So that's really, really good news. Not only do you have less competition because there aren't that many people in the market yet, there's more to choose from. So the supply and demand equation is very much in the buyer's favor right now. So you really should be shopping for a home instead of waiting because this is very much a sweet spot. So I've talked about this being a sweet spot, and so let me explain a little bit further by talking about why waiting could cost you. Again, if you watch these videos often enough, you know that home prices in the long term always go up, and in the short term, they usually go up as well. In this particular instance, with mortgage rates coming down, you can expect that at some point in the near future, more buyers are going to come into the market because mortgage rates are continuing to fall. So that will cause home prices to go up. So right now is a sweet spot because home prices have not yet climbed, inventory has climbed, rates have come down. So this is a time where affordability might be at its max. So talk to your Spotlight agent or me about how to take advantage of that. Thanks.